Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So today we have a completion review and I have completed my Lady and the Tramp 50 by 40 centimetre full crystal diamond painting. So let's have a look. Wow, it is absolutely beautiful and I love it. The detail that has come out in this, let me just move it down slightly, is amazing. I think I can just about get it in there. We've got all the steps, look, going up there, like the fire escape to the back of the buildings. We've got all the buildings here, look, all outlined, and more fire escapes and windows, and that's like a bay window there. And then the spaghetti and the meatballs there with the meat in the spaghetti, and then all the tablecloth, and the shading and the way that this just sparkles is unbelievable. I can't stop stroking it. I just absolutely love it. It's wonderful. I've actually tweaked mine a little bit. The original picture has a red tag on Lady's collar there, and I've just tweaked that a little bit, and I've added some Aurora Borealis ABs in as well, so I'll show you what I've done. I decided I wanted Lady to have an AB gold tag, and I've put an L with just black plain crystals there, black plain rhinestones in the middle, so it just sparkles a little bit more. I've then put ABs into the eyes instead of just the white drills, so it just gives again a little bit more sparkle. And then on Tramp, I've done his nose here, his little shiny part of his nose, and again his shine in his eyes. I've done those as AB. And then the candle, I've used some yellow ABs that were left over. I don't know if it was Little Mermaid they were left over from, or possibly Minnie Mouse. And again, some of your white ABs, and it just makes it shine that little bit more. But I don't know if you can just catch the gloss in all this. It just sparkles, yeah, you can, just so much. And because it comes on a pre-mounted wooden frame, it's all ready to go, so I can just put that straight on my wall, and it's just beautiful. I love it. It's going to go in the room where the grandchildren stay, so I'm going to do, like, I'll put Winnie the Pooh up as well, and I think I'm going to frame quite a few of my Disney cards, and possibly some of the other canvases. I've enjoyed doing this so much. There was no popping drills, they all just went into place. It's poured glue, so you're not worrying about the canvas underneath rooking up or getting rivers or bubbles or anything. And you do get that little bit of wiggle room as you're putting your gems down. And yeah, it's just been wonderful to do. Such a pleasure. It's one of those where you want to get it finished because you want to see what it looks like at the end, but then when it is finished you feel a little bit sad because it's finished. For onwards and upwards. Oh, and I put some ABs as the stars as well. That's a little bit of sky with the stars showing through, and I've just put some little white ABs there just so that the stars shine just that little bit more. But I just couldn't believe the detail, because when you're doing a diamond painting, you don't, because you're working on, well, I work on little sections, and you don't really see details until it's done. And then all of a sudden you notice there's this great big staircase coming up here and this window here, and it's just amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm not going to seal this because the drills, the gems are all well and truly on it, so I don't feel it needs sealing. And because it's just going in a bedroom, it's not damp or humid at all, so there's no reason for any of the drills to come off at all. It will just stay there. But yeah, that is just beautiful and I love it. So let's get the drills put away as well in my Rebecca 4 Kids at 147 drill storage idea. So this is my crystal art caddy that I've got, my storage caddy that I kitted all my drills up. If you remember, I did do a kitting up video and put all of my drills in number order, and you do get the DMC number as well now on the kit, so you can put them away. Okay, so let's get started on this. Let me find box number 1. Oh, there it is. Get my 2 trays. This is my Craft Buddy orange tray. Now these are weighted at the bottom, so it means they're not quite as flimsy to knock over. Like your white and your green trays do tend to be that little bit easier to knock over. But these have got a good sturdy bottom, haven't we all? And they just hold your gems a little bit safer. Okay, so this is my gem storage. There are roughly 450 DMC colours, which are like the embroidery threads from DMC, and I think they're one of the main, if not the main, embroidery thread supplier. So people tend to use their colours as like a guide, and Diamond Painted have adopted their colours as well. So if you quite often get a kit and you do see sort of your symbol and your numbers, and then you see where it says the crystal code on this, but like DMC numbers, then that's what these refer to. So what I've got is a little bag, if you haven't seen my storage before, of either square drills, if I've done any square drills with these, or rounds. So I've got square stickers for the square drills, round stickers for the round drills, and I can just put all my storage away in this little box, and it just makes them easier to find if, say, I've spilt my diamonds or I've lost a bag, which is quite easy to do. I diamond paint on my knee, and I have had them go down the side of the settee from time to time, little packets, and I've not been able to find them. So having just a spare just helps, saves having to wait for somebody to send them or order them from somewhere else. Okay, so let's start. Our first number is 154. So we go to our box. I have mine stored at the back there, and number 154. You will find as you go to different suppliers, there can be, let's just move that back slightly there, different colour shades and different colour variations. But as Rebecca says, you'll always find that you'll find the colour that you want if you just pop them in there. So that's those put away, and it's just a nice, quick and easy way for keeping your drills nice and tidy and stored away. Okay, the next one is 312. So I hope you're having a nice day. We've got lovely sunny weather here today. I've just got back from hospital visiting. Hubby unfortunately is still in. He's been in 4 weeks now, so but fingers crossed we may be able to get some care in place for him to come home this week, which will be lovely, because we are supposed to be having a little bit of a mini heat wave, not like some countries' heat waves, but a heat wave for this country in April anyway. So we want the 317. Okay, as you can see, I've got a good quantity of drills left, so I wasn't going to run out. There is one colour that I seem to get very low on, and I did worry that possibly I was going to run out, but there was enough. I think sometimes because the little gems, the little drills are so small, you do start thinking when you're getting to the end of a colour on your canvas, oh heck, am I going to have enough? But there usually is. But Craft Buddy have a really good customer service, so if you do run out or do get stuck, 318 there, then just give them a call and they'll be able to sort you out. That's not a problem. Okay, so that's that one. Millie is downstairs asleep at the moment. She's had another close encounter of the Thomas kind. For those that haven't watched before, there is 335, is that 336? Gosh, my eyesight's terrible. 336. We have a little cat that lives round us that's deaf, and also he can't make a noise either, so when he meows he just opens his mouth and nothing comes out, bless him. He's a real raggy looking thing. He is well loved, you know, he has got a home, but and he's very small for a tomcat, and he doesn't have a tail, but he has this habit of just going into people's houses. And Millie is really friendly with our neighbour who lives opposite, and she does tend to, while I'm at the hospital, he says, oh, just send her across to me, I'm only out in the garden. She can come across and she can spend the afternoon with me, a couple of hours, because it takes me a while to get to the hospital. I'm only allowed to visit for an hour, but it's usually about 2 hours from leaving the house to getting back home again. And anyway, she went across and stayed at his house, and she'd gone to sleep on the couch with him, and he nodded off as well, and all of a sudden there was a commotion, and because he'd left the door open, Thomas, the little pussycat, had let himself in and was just sat on the window ledge in the lounge where the couch was. And of course Millie just went absolutely mad because there's Thomas sat in the house. So my poor neighbour was trying to get hold of Millie and put her out of one door, and trying to get Thomas out of the other door. So he had quite an eventful afternoon. So I think he was quite glad when I got home and Millie came back. But yeah. Oh dear. She wouldn't actually do anything. I mean, she has caught up to Thomas from time to time. You know, she has sort of chased after him, and because he doesn't run because he can't hear her coming, then she sort of like just stops dead. I think dogs, well, some dogs, particularly Millie anyway, just like the chase, there's just like the fun. And if the cat doesn't move, then she thinks, oh, okay, all right, there's nothing to do here, and either just carries on running past or just walks away. So but yeah, this is one of the colours, look, that I didn't have many left. I did have enough. I don't know whether that's because I've spilt a few, or maybe there was a few less in the bag. But yeah, I had enough to complete my kit anyway, so that's all that mattered. Okay, so yeah, Millie's asleep now on the sofa. Is that 4? Oh, I'm going to have to start getting some glasses at 495. Let me see. It might be 498. It must be 498. Yeah, it's 498. You can always tell as well whether you're going wrong by the colours, if you've already got some in your little bags. So yeah, so that was a fun afternoon that I've missed. So at the moment, because I know Thomas is on his travels again, I've had to keep our back door shut, even though it is quite a nice warmish spring day. Okay, that's 6. That's 666. Let me have a look. 666 is a very bright red. Let me see if we match up. 666. Yes, it is. That's our 666. Whoa. I think it's really funny. It's obviously somebody's sense of humour having a really bright red there. Just bear with me. I'm just going to get some glasses so I can see what I'm doing and see these numbers a bit better. Okay, I'm back. That's better. Yeah, my eyesight's not brilliant. Don't worry, these aren't the labels that came with the canvas. These are labels that I've printed, so you do lose a little bit of the quality of them when you're printing them out on just plain copy paper. It's not the manufacturer's fault. Okay, so 666. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, that's definitely somebody's sense of humour doing that as a bright red. Okay, so whipping through these, and we're on 798. Okay, it's just so much easier now. I've got a bag for every colour, so you're not actually setting up to see whether you, 797, I've got the wrong one. You're not looking to see whether you've got a bag. You know you've got a bag. It's just a case of finding that bag that matches that colour. So yeah, 798, and popping them in. Okay, all right, and then I just take the labels off as I go along. If you do get any residue left over, you can clean them off, but at the moment I'm finding that these are quite good. 814, that's a nice clear one for me to see. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's squares. I don't want it in that one, goodness me. Don't want to start mixing up squares and rounds. I have done that before. I did it with a massive pack of black drills. Oh, and I thought, can I be bothered to sort all these out? To be fair, it was in the beginning of when I started diamond painting. And yes, I did. I got my huge diamond painting tray, and I sat and I separated them all out. Whether I would do that now because I have so many spares, I don't know. So that's box number 1 completed. Let's get box number 2. Oops, get rid of that bit of rubbish. Okay, so box number 2. As you can see, they're all uniform, all stood up, all nice and neat. Just does my heart good to see them all nice and neat. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And these are photo boxes. They're from Hobbycraft. And I did start using a shoebox, but I found that they were a bit flimsy, and when I covered them the edges started scuffing, whereas these seem to be a lot more hard wearing. So these are great for it, but obviously if you're doing your own storage, then you'll work out what's best for you and you'll see which ones you like best. I'm just giving you ideas of what I do, and if that's helpful, then that's brilliant. As I say, this system isn't mine by any means. It is Rebecca's at 4 Kids at 147. She's devised this. She's made all the labels, and she does sell them on her shop now, or you can just download the plain ones for free. You can get them in different colours now as well. Her and her daughter Megan have opened up a little store selling them because they've been so popular. I think it was because, you know, it was such a good idea and everybody was like, oh, where do you get your labels from? Where do you get your stickers from? And Rebecca thought, well, rather than keep telling everybody, well, this is where I got them from, she can now say, well, you can get them from me, which is a brilliant idea. And I do like to support local businesses as well. So there you are, 841. Doke. So yeah, you can always tell the sort of paintings that you like doing as well, because you tend to go for the same colours, or I do, and I tend to find that as I'm putting away, I seem to put away the same sort of colours, and there are some that I've never got at all, that I've never used. So it's funny how you do go. I mean, look at this one, this is really full. I've done a lot with the colour 842 in. So, but I do a lot of animals. I do like my animals and my little cutie animals. Okay, 842, yep, that's that one in there. I'm double checking myself all the time as well, because I am a little bit tired today. I think hospital visiting does drain you, even if it is only for an hour. That one's 893. And just have a look. 893, 893 there. Oh, this is a really vivid pink. Okay, get this one put away. So once I've got all these put away, I can then get ready to kit up another one. And I have got Winnie the Pooh all kitted up ready, so I think that may be my next canvas I do. I'm not sure, because I have got a butterfly wreath to do as well. 938. I do want to get that one done and get that one up because it's nice and summery, and then I might put my Easter wreath away. I've still got all my Easter stuff up. To be well, my excuse started that I thought, well, I'm going to leave my Easter basket scene and my Easter wreath up, so I hope he can see them when he comes home. And then we're sort of a few weeks after Easter now, and I'm still thinking, I do like them, they do look pretty, so I don't know whether I want to take them down or not. But if I get a new wreath to put up in its place, then yeah, I won't have the excuse of just leaving it out. You can have a different one to look at. I have shown him photographs. I do take my phone in and show him photographs and everything. He is able to use his phone now, so I do get lots of phone calls several times a day, which is wonderful. And as I say, I'm very, very lucky to be able to visit. I don't know what people did during lockdown when they couldn't go and visit loved ones. It must have been so heartbreaking. Okay, 3340. but it is the fastest hour of my life, I think. You just seem to get there, sit down, say hello, and then you're on the way back out the door again. It just absolutely flies. Okay. And Millie's missing her dad. An awful lot. Millie is our little Scottish Terrier, if I'd not said, sorry. But you're thinking, Millie goes and sits on the window ledge way across the road. Okay, 3371. I do get my 3-3s and my 3-8s muddled up. Must be just the way my brain works. I'm sure it goes backwards sometimes. Okay, so that's 3371. Pop that one away. Get that sticker off. Oh, coming onto the home straight now. So that one is 3823. Yeah, because I'm tired, my eyes are tired as well, and I do find that I don't see quite as well. I mean, my eyes aren't brilliant anyway, but 3823. Yeah, oh look, I haven't got any of those at all. So this is the first lot that I'm putting in this one. But yeah. Okay. So that's like a nice pale lemony yellowy colour. Okay. That one. So that's that one done. Okay. Oops. Take that one off. And we have 3843. Is that one still in this box? Nope, this one only goes up to the 383. So let's get box number 3. Okay, and if you've seen me doing unboxings before, you'll be pleased to know that I have more or less sorted out my spare drills in this box. It's still a little bit messy. These are all my DMC numbers here, and then these are all my gems, which I've got in large bags now. As you can see, I do an awful lot of cards with gems, and an awful lot of special diamond paintings with the gems on. Okay, so we want 3843. 3844, 3843. Again, another popular colour that I've used quite a few times. That one put away there. I do like these little pots. They're just so easy to use, and they're so sturdy as well when you diamond painting. I've really enjoyed doing My Lady and the Tramp and enjoyed using my new storage. I love this. It's brilliant. So then we've got, what's that one? 3853. 53 is there. There's a couple of other little colours in there, but they can stay there for now. If they want to join the brown party, they can join the brown party. Who am I to fish them out? Oh, look, there's a couple there that haven't come out. Let me just get that back out again. Get out. Go on. Move. That's them out. Okay, just 3 more to go. So we have 3855, which is the next one along. Oh gosh, that's a very different colour from the last one that I've used. As I say, different companies have different dye lots, so you will find that colours do tend to vary, but I just like to hope that if I do run out of a colour, then I will have a colour similar to whatever is needed on that canvas. Okay, and obviously if you're going to use your other projects with your spare drills, then you've got your variety of colours, and they do tend to be the same place on the colour wheel as well, so you will be okay with that. 3865. 656565 is a nice creamy whitey colour. Okay, that one goes in there. Oh, lovely, these little tubs as well. And they fasten really easily. I got some of a lower quality, And oh, I spent more time trying to get the thread of the lid to actually go on than I did getting the diamond painting done, I think. Just wasn't worth the hassle. Right. And 3866. It's top of the shop 3866. Again, this is one that tends to have a variety of different shades in my bag, but that's okay. At least I know where they are and I know what's going on with them. So that's that one done. So that is all of my spare drills put away and emptied, so we can get rid of that box. And I didn't spill any. Yay! Something will go wrong now. Okay, so the last thing to do is I shall put my little key code. This will now go into my diamond painting logbook that I keep, and I'll put a picture of Lady and the Tramp in there as well. I'll leave the stickers there because they can be used for another one. And then these are all my cover papers, my like waxy type sheets that I used to cover over the painting while I was doing it. And whoops, there you are, you see, I didn't spill any drills, but I've just tipped everything off my shelf. I'll put those back away in my little container. Okay, and that's all ready next time. That's my little cover sheet. It's actually one of those 28 storage containers. It didn't have any locks on it. It was a less expensive version, shall we say, and none of the lids fitted properly on the containers, so I just use it now for my cover paper. Typical crafter, never throw anything away. So I can now zip that back up. That's all empty. My painting is ready to hang, and we're all done. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing my completed painting, and maybe learnt a little bit from my de-kitting and seeing if it's given you some ideas for yours. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed seeing it, please press the like button, and if you want to see some more, press the subscribe button and you'll be notified when I'm next on. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon.